Welcome everybody, it's Tractorchute here, and what would this day be without what was promised? Silver League Superheroes to finish off a great Friday. In the lower right hand corner, playing as the red Zerg, it will be Kuuki. In the upper left hand corner, playing as the blue Terran, it is Ender's Game. Should be a decent one. Love Silver League Superheroes, gets me excited every time. Cannot wait to see how this one's going to turn out here. If you didn't see the Friday Challenge announcement, it is in the last video that did go up today there, which essentially is you must announce the 3 offensive units you are going to use throughout that game. You may not build mothership cores, but you can build queens. Queens is the only unit you can build outside of the announcing units that you place, and you must announce it within the first 2 minutes. Within that announcement, you must also tell them the timing you are going to push an attack out for your first attack, and it must be beyond the 6-minute mark. So give them the time. At that time, you must push all your offensive units out, F2 it, whatever you need to do. Get them all moving. I must see them all start to leave your base at the exact time you did announce to your opponent. And they must all engage and either die or win the game for you at that point. You may not retreat any of them. From that point, you can do whatever the heck you want while you're sticking to the exact 3 units that you announced at the very beginning. But then you can attack whenever you want or do whatever you want from that point. So getting this baby off, we do have Ender's Game. He's going to look to put a nice little scout off here. This is a cross spawn map. Everybody knows where everybody is right at the beginning here. So he's going to get himself right up there. He will see the hatchery go down. He will not. Yes, he will be able to delay it. He gets in there. He's just going to kind of sit there and yeah, he's just going to build. All right, we're just going to build a supply depot right beside him. Opponent elects to start attacking Ender's Game SCV. Very good move there. We'll force either the cancel on this or we'll force a lost SCV. It looks like it's going to be a lost SCV there. Does end up killing that there, but as a half-built supply depot, so we'll at least prevent the expansion for the time being. So, of course, he goes right into a spawning pool and an extractor. Very good move out of the opponent here of Kuuki. In the meantime, there, Ender's Game is getting himself down a nice standard wall off with a Marine coming out here, and does look like that he's going to continue to attack this supply depot with the 1 drone and send a drone out of his zone there, and drone is going to go to expand onto the 3rd location. Very good move right there. It's exactly what you need to do when you get delayed on that first hatch. Now on the other end here, looks like we are going to pump ourselves off of one gas anyways there for Ender's Game, and he's going to start spitting himself out some Marines to get it to a 2nd barracks at the same time here. So very good job there. Spawning pool just finishing up here. So we do have the option of dogs now, and will we see some nice dogs heading out right away? No, it's actually going to get right into a queen, and he's still slowly getting there. Look at him go there, 36. What does he do? 5 damage at a time, not too shabby. Up here, he's getting the 2nd gas out as well. No orbital as of yet, but 2nd barracks will slowly finish off. 2 Marines have hit the map here. Doesn't look like he's looking to expand, but he does have an overlord over there for Kuuki to see it whenever it does happen, if he does elect to expand here. So he does fly the 1 barracks out here. Gonna go way over here and build a tech lab with it. Gonna put a bunker up at the front line here. So looking to wall off bunker with 2 supply depots, not a bad idea. 1 overlord also sitting in the middle of the map. Kuuki, fairly good map vision, has himself down 3 hatches altogether at the other end here. Very good job. Macro heavy, I will say that much. Kuuki getting a little bit greedy, only at the 4-minute 45-second mark. But either way, is that going to work for him? Not too sure. When you get in 1 base by your opponent, which it looks like what's happening here, could be a little bit of trouble here. Factory going down as well here, so we're going to run ourselves off 2 racks in a factory. Very curious what the plan is here. Is going to move 2 Marines down to the ramp here. No, actually 2 Marines are going to head themselves across the map here, so he's looking to go down and see what's at the other end. 1 SCV going to sit over here. I'm assuming he's going to be there to repair that bunker, or he might actually look to build something pretty darn quick here. Reactor going down on the 2nd barracks. And factory, what are we going to indulge ourselves into here? Is it going to be Widow Mine? Is he going to be the good old tech lab? Yes, it is. So more than likely going to get into some tanks, possibly even some Hellbats or something like that. But we'll have to wait and find out here and see exactly what Ender's Game plan is here. Looks like we have ourselves a good old 4 dogs just kind of hanging out there. APM tab, you can see 43 to 37. Pretty standard for Silver League here. And Units tab does show us 2 Marines, 1 Marauder with the 16 dogs on the map here. So they have taken over both of the Naga towers. Good map vision at the same time. Kuuki with very good map vision. Dog sitting there, and an Overlord right there as well. So looking pretty skookum over here. Both these guys fairly even. Orbital Command is down as well. Is getting himself Blue Flame. So it looks like Hellion is going to be the choice. There you go. I still could be Hellbat. It could still be right. We'll soon find out here. We'll definitely need to get the armory down, obviously, there. Otherwise, it's not going to get any Hellbats out. But we'll soon wait and find out without seeing. Oh, is it the armory? Yes, it is going to be Hellbats. There you go. Made me look right. Thanks, Ender's Game. You make Tractorchute look darn good. And the one Marine does get out there, will not end up killing that Overlord. Not quite enough range. Need more of a sniper rifle or something with some more range on it. They need to get a unit there, like a ground unit for Terran that has siege tank type range. I think would be pretty sick. Like just like the Ghost, upgrade that. I don't know if the Ghost already has siege tank range. I don't think it does, but I think that would be pretty neat if you did give it maybe a little bit extra range on there, and maybe give it a little bit more damage at the same time. Maybe take away or increase the energy for one of its skills. I'm not too sure. Something like that. They're just changing it around a little bit. I think it'd be kind of neat if you had like a sniper type unit that actually had the range to make up for it. Ghosts have good range, just like it'd be a little bit longer. That's all. That's all. There's my input, Blizzard. Take it as you might. So I guess we're just going to kind of sit back here. It is actually going to be Hellion. There apparently doesn't want to go Hellbats. Oh, there we go. Hellbats aren't coming. Thank goodness, I was going to say. So Hellion's going to get out there, just kind of sit itself on the low ground for now until he gets out the units compilation that he wants and the count he wants to get to. But dogs are going to move across the map here for Kuuki. So they're going to see what kind of pressure they can put on. One Hellion is a little bit of micro. Does get a 1 kill. Is continuing to get right back to the base. He's going to pull him right back to the main base here, where he has himself that nice little wall off here, which should be able enough to fend this off. Hellion ends up going down. Opponent says forget that. He's retreating right out of there. Got himself the kill he needed. Hellbats on the field now. There we go. Now we're starting to get serious. Continuing to spit these Hellbats out here. Medevac as well. Looking pretty good here. Looking like the unit compilation for a good amount of Ender's Game should be a nice one at the very least. Over here it does look like we have 2 extractors going down here. Still macroing the heck out of this game here. Has 2 evils. Still working on pure dogs. Spire looks like the choice. We're going straight to Spire. Very interesting here. It looks like we're going to get into a very strong Muta game. So depending on the timing that Ender's Game puts on for the attack here, will determine if he's going to win it. Because if he sticks back to his base too long, he's going to be in a lot of trouble here. Looks like a Hellbat drop is going to happen here. He's going to head himself across the map here with that drop. And his opponent's not going to have much other than dogs. And when you're dogs against 2 Hellbats, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. And I do believe that the Blue Flame upgrade is out as well there. Yes, it is. So he's going to be in a lot of trouble here. Still hasn't done the transfer mode. Nobody ever uses that. I was going to say, yeah, the transfer mode they have. No one ever uses the transfer mode. I think transfer mode would be kind of neat, but it's just, I don't think I've ever seen it used, to be honest with you. Other than when the game first came out there. Was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was when it first came out. They kind of had the idea of it. Can't remember if it was when it was in beta or not, and people had the test maps out. But either way, there it is kind of a neat upgrade at the very least. Their infestation pit going down as well. And no, don't attack him. No. I was going to say, yeah, you might want to get the dogs in there. They're still not going to do a lot there. They're going to melt all that very, very quickly. Going to lose a lot of these drones here. I was going to say, just don't attack with the drones there. So Medevac going to work. It's going to continue to heal these up here. These drones end up having to retreat right out of there. Now he's probably going to pick them up and continue to follow around here, try and get as many drone kills as he can, or he might want to kill the Spire. No, he doesn't. He is actually going to push himself across here. I would have to imagine mutas are going to hit the field pretty quickly here. He doesn't have a lot of gas. Good micro there, getting them right out of there. Very, very quick on that response time. And they're just going to drop him right down and trap him. Very good move there. What does he have coming out here? There's the Hellions that are going to start coming out here fairly quick. And they push him off the middle line again. Going to go to work on the Queen. Hellions are mutas, I was going to say, come out there. They're going to end up finishing off these Hellbats quite easily. At the very least, might want to focus far to the medevac. There you go. Nicely done there. I will say that much. Looking good. Now that Muta count's getting up there, I'd have to imagine Marines are going to spit out left, right, and center. You can see he has queued them all up. Gone to Thors as well here. Going to get a couple more medevacs out to help this ground army. This ground army is going to start moving down here to guard the natural. As you can see, it's about the land. And he's moving out with the few mutas and the few dogs that he has. This isn't going to go overly well for him. That's way too many Marines to deal with here. But he's going to try it anyway. He's going to hand the mutas out around the backside. Going to send the dogs up the middle here. Dogs go down right away. And the mutas are going to try and make their way in there. No, he says forget that. Does not like what he's seen. But he's going to try it anyway. He's going to try and sneak around the backside here. Whether or not Ender's Game sees it in time, we'll find out. Oh, he's going to move right into the Marines. Don't do that. Oh, get out of there, son. Does end up getting up there. He's going to go right to the high ground, but he's got a Thor up there. That Thor will easily deal with all these mutas here. Turrets as well, trying to go down here. He is trying to delay those turrets here. Does focus fire the SCV building them. Thor's continue to go to work. That's the range the Ghost needs, I think. Look at that. That's huge. It might actually have the same range in all honesty. But I'm not too sure. Range is 10. I'm not too sure what a Ghost has for range. But they're going to get as many kills as they can. You're killing off a few SCVs here and there. At the same time there, it does look like Ender's Game gets himself a second Thor out here. Has a few SCVs just kind of hanging out, you know, just kind of relaxing. Their turrets are out now, so that will delay any more SCV kills in the main. And does push all of money here. If we take a look at the good old unit tab, you can see up there it is 7 7 mutas to the 2 Hellbats. Only 1 Thor? I thought we had 2 Thors on the field. I might be missing something here. Only 1 Thor, 2 Hellbats, and 3 Marauders, and we're going to push this baby across the map here. This is going to be a lot of trouble for the opponent. 7 mutas and 2 dogs are not going to be enough to deal with this here. Look at everybody just piling out here. SCV's coming in here too. Not entirely sure what the 3 SCV counts for, but he's going to bring them across anyways here. And now it's time to move up the main ramp here, where he's going to find a bunch of Overlords. They'll scout this right away. At the same time, I don't even think he has anything in the production to... Oh, maybe he does. Four more mutas are going to come out here. Oh, going to move them right in there. Those Marines are going to melt those very, very quickly, especially with Stim Pack going down here. Pretty much all the mutas have gone down there. There they all go. He's going to go to work on this line here. Kuuki's in a lot of trouble here, and he ends up leaving that in anger. Even supply block. Look at him. He's still going to work on here. Just massacring the opponent. Very well done. My congrats go to you, Ender's Game. My condolences go to you, Kuuki. And just remember, if you don't write poems, then I don't know why you grew that mustache. You be good. Don't hurt nobody. Peace.